What's up, everybody? It's your girl Bonnie Scotch. Thank you so much for tuning into my video today. I wanted to bring you a review for Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 9, episode 15. Before we get into today's episode, go ahead and hit the like button for me. When you hit the like button, it is a free way to support my channel and also let YouTube know that I'm here and that you all are rocking with my commentary, so YouTube starts to shoot my content out to other viewers just like you. This episode felt like another throwaway. It did. It did.
Do you know you have 30 minutes?
Are you kidding me?
30, yes.
So we start the episode with Ashley meeting up with a drag king to discuss her transformation. And I'll be honest with you, I fast forwarded through this scene the second time I watched it on Peacock. I ain't got nothing for Ashley.
I just did the...
We have Giselle and Wendy meeting up at Kay's beauty spa. The ladies are sitting down, having a little champagne, having a little bite. They get into this conversation about how Uggams McGee doesn't want Kay to hyphenate her last name. I just think that he has a lot of demands for somebody who is dangling marriage over her head like a carrot. I'm hearing so much of what Greg wants. I'm not hearing any of what Kiana wants. You have your own name. You have your own legacy. I just personally am not the type of woman who would drop my last name for a man. Worst comes to worst, I think that maybe I would be okay with hyphenating it, but it's just like, how is it okay to like erase your whole legacy, erase your whole name for a man? Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Anyway, he won't even concede to her having a hyphenated name, and she's saying that they're having all of these issues about domestic things, and it's like, girl, but you're building a house with this man. You realize you moved in with this man that you're having all of these domestic issues with. It's not clicking and it's not making sense. And I'm somebody that considers themselves to be a compassionate person, right? But I thought we all went through this already in our 20s. I just didn't know that we were carrying this into our late 30s. It just seems odd to me. Like, I know that we all have trauma and we all have things from our past and things that we dealt with growing up that inform the way in which we go about our romances and our relationships. But I think that there comes a time in life where your patterns start to catch up to you and you start to say to yourself, wait a minute, I'm the one who is choosing in a certain way. I think the issue with women like Kiana, women like Stacy, is y'all want a man so bad that you are willing to skip the vetting process, because if you vetted this man correctly, you would know that you would have all of these domestic issues before you even moved into the house with him. But y'all are not vetting these niggas. Y'all are just jumping into a lifestyle, jumping into a relationship. This man was a month out of divorce and you're already with him? What?
I got you.
We have Ray and Gordon getting together to discuss the weather and discuss gout. You know, things that old niggas discuss when they get together. Anyway, we're at Miss Toya's Creole House. I think that's the name of the restaurant. I did go to the Silver Spring location and it was atrocious. First things first, I ordered a shrimp po' boy. It was so salty. You ever had something so salty that it feels like it burns your mouth, like you cannot eat it, like it just warps the tongue? That's how salty the shrimp po' boy was. My friend ordered the calamari. It was okay, and then I took some home, and by the time that I got home, like there was like all of this grease that was like pulled into the corner. It was absolutely ridiculous. I also ordered a juice from that restaurant. I think it was like a cranberry pineapple. I don't know what they brought me in that cup, y'all. I don't know what that was. So listen, maybe they have some other locations that are better, but it didn't look like the men finished their food. It looks like they were kind of picking around it. We learned that Gordon went to Atlanta to pick up his kids when Mia started back up with ink. He had a paternity test done. I mean, Gordon, you were the one who questioned Jeremiah's paternity in the first place. You had to fix a problem that wasn't even there. This is why I don't feel bad for Gordon. I don't feel no type of way about what Mia is saying about Gordon. He's fully in on it. It is what it is. He is clearly fit to be a parent. And I do believe that Gordon and Mia are pulling the strings. I believe that Jacqueline is in on it. I believe that Ink is in on it. And it's whatever. Ray mentioned that when Karen was pregnant with Raven, that Karen told her that gray and blue eyes run in her family.
Girl, please! Girl, please! I can't!
Girl, y'all be out here rawing in your marriages? Allegedly, honey, allegedly. But girl, that's risky. Listen, I understand affairs, but raw? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Anyway, because you know about those rumors with Blue Eyes, her driver. So it's just like, Karen, you tried it. You tried it with that one, Karen. So anyway, in the next scene, we have Stacy meeting up with a lawyer. Stacy said that she learned in mediation that her husband had all of these accounts. We learned that she has waived the right to child support, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Meanwhile, the incomes are nowhere near similar. She said that she is going forward with alimony, but not child support. She says that he takes care of everything that Arabella needs. Obviously, you have to know that things can change at any time. Are you living under a rock? It's not about your relationship solely. It's just about how people can be. How many divorces have we watched take place on TV? How many situations and scenarios do we see the man will leave the mother of their child and their children for dead? These men don't care about their children like that. So I just don't understand waiving the right to child support. Stacy. This is less than smart. You're making some less than smart decisions. You are. And I like you, but it's like, girl, I don't like stupid people. So I'm just having a hard time with Stacy. I'm having a hard time with Kiana even, because I'm like, it's giving dummy. It's giving airhead. Like, what are we doing, girls? Anyway, Stacy says that she is looking at this lady and she has terror in her eyes, but she knows her husband. Okay, the same husband that you didn't know had all of these accounts, but whatever. The lady is saying things change, and that's why you're here in this seat today. And Stacy goes on to ask her, well, how many times have women come back to you after they've waived their child support? And the lady was like, put it like this: if I had $5 for every time, I wouldn't be having this conversation with you right now. I'd be on a beach somewhere. Hello? What is not clicking? Then we have Stacy and TJ meeting up. He's asking her, why don't we really meet up like that? Why do you think that is? Well, you're the man, TJ. And you're in this relationship. So that means that you both are in this relationship. You should be playing an active role and not asking her why they're not meeting up. Gee, I don't know. Maybe you could plan something. You seem to be dictating everything else that's going on in this relationship. So why is it so hard for you to plan something, TJ? Stacy says, well, I'm married, right? And my ex-husband is leaving our home. And then he says, I want to come to your house. But the way he says it, he's like, I want to come to your house. What the fuck is wrong with this man? What is wrong with him? I don't like that he's putting her on the spot and he's forcing her into this space where she feels like, oh, I need to invite this man into her house. Her child sleeps there. You barely just met her once. What the fuck you need to be in her house for? Then you get a glimpse at the back of his head. It looks like he has a piece, and the piece is hanging off the back of his head. Secure your fucking piece, bitch. Secure that fucking toupee to your head before you come down on the TV talking fucking greasy. I'm so sick of this motherfucker, y'all. I swear to God I am. Then he says to her, I want you to tell people that we're dating. I want you to tell your husband that we're dating. Are you aware that she is in the middle of a divorce? Why would she run to tell her husband that she's dating you? Or dating anybody for that matter? Are you stupid? The only reason to tell somebody to do this is to sabotage them, is to destroy them. What is going on? This man is just weird. I'm not going to let him get me worked up this morning, all right? But I just want to know what changed, because how do we go from, every time we see you for the past, I don't know, 14 weeks. It's episode 15 now. So for the past 14 weeks, we have seen you telling anybody who would listen how much you don't like Stacy, that you're not in a relationship, that you don't want to have sex with her. We see you pulling away when she tries to hug you. We see you embracing other people more than you embrace her. The kiss that you did give her, it looked like you were disgusted to give it. You think you can run game on everybody, but you're a bad actor, sir. You are. I just want to know what changed. How do we go from being disgusted by Stacy to all of a sudden you want her to scream from the rooftops that y'all are in a relationship together? When did you all get to be in a relationship, when at the Love Lagoon party you were saying that she's free to date other people and I'm free to date other people, and that you all were just friends? Okay, I've already spent too much time on this. He says, I've been so patient and so understanding all this time, and if you feel like I'm pressuring you, that's never my intention. He tries to drum up some tears in this scene.
And scene for the actress.
But he wasn't able to. Yeah, this is some of the worst acting I've ever seen. And if you're trying to get booked off of this,
You go get a damn job.
Yeah.
I just don't like how manipulative he is. He's weaponizing tears over breakfast tacos. It's like, girl. This is what you want, Stacy. This is what you want when you could really just be single and fab. I don't know. I just want the girls to know it's okay to be single and fab. So then we have this scene where Karen and Ray are getting together to basically compare notes about what Mia and Gordon have told each of them, and they learn that there are some discrepancies in the story, of course. Then we have the ladies all meeting up for Ashley's drag show. I like what Kiana has on. I love what Kiana has on, in fact. As a person who loves risque things, listen, I love mini skirts. I love a short. I love side boob. I love under boob. I love that. Me, skin out my girl all day. I'm all about that, right? Where I draw the line, though, is cheeks. I don't want my cheeks touching any public surface, because I just feel like my cheeks are too close to my coochie. And it just, I don't know. But I loved what she had on. Like, she had some, it was like a chunky rhinestone straps, and the denim, it was correct. But I just wish that, like, listen, shout out to the girls who are okay with exposing cheek in public. I'm just saying, like, that's where I draw the line as a fellow risque girl, okay? But the ladies look nice. In any case, Kiana revealed to the ladies that she got into it with Uggams Johnson. It was one of their worst arguments yet. He likes it when she's at home cooking and taking care of him. Wendy notices that it has become more of a problem for him now that she's filming with the ladies, now that she's hanging out more with them. I just think that Greg is a sorry ass nigga.
Are you saying we're not seeing what we're seeing? She saw. I saw what she saw. You're seeing something else. I don't think he's dusty. There you go. You're not taking it for what it is. He's dusty. Now, trust me. We have all dated a dust mite. Us, we know a dust mite. That's a dusty rusty. So you are not a magician. You cannot make us unsee that dusty face and them dusty, dumb clothes. That's a dusty man.
Do you hear the things that you're saying? Do you hear yourself? Do you hear it? I don't know. It's just weird. Like, she's getting to a bag. She's getting to an opportunity. This opportunity could grow her business, and he's sitting around complaining about how much he doesn't like filming. We barely see her anyway, so how much filming are y'all really doing? Mia and Jacqueline come in late. Is it just me, or were Mia and Jacqueline giving Ronnie and Trix from Players Club? Karen pulls Giselle to the side to tell her what Ray told her. And so Giselle is like, all right, we need to confront Mia about this. Giselle and Karen are like, We learned there's no divorce. Everything that you've been saying has been a lie. Mia's like, how are you going to take Gordon's word over mine? Mia, be very serious, okay? Mia says to Karen, you're a drunk driver and you'll jump on any man who opens up his dick to you. And then they bring up the paternity of Jeremiah. Jacqueline is like, well, she wasn't ready to discuss it. Girl, please shut up. Everybody is sick of Jacqueline. I'm sick of Jacqueline.
Hey, ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, man.
Mia says that this is too much and she walks away. Here was another nothing ass episode. I did catch a little bit of Watch What Happens Live. I was so mad because it's like, I'm trying to go to fucking bed. I'm trying to go to sleep. And it's like, why y'all can't start this a little bit earlier? Like, they could start Potomac at 7, Married to Medicine at 8, and Watch What Happens Live at 9 so I can have my ass in bed at 10 o'clock. I need to get up at like 7 so I can do my makeup, so I can watch over, so I can record, so I can, you know, like I don't have time to be up until 11 o'clock. I really don't. Anyway, Kiki Palmer looks so good. Wendy did look really nice. You know, Wendy was saying that she felt like Giselle was way harder on her than she was on Mia, which is true. A lot of us do feel like that. Apparently, Ashley tried to come for Wendy on Watch What Happens Live because Wendy made a little jokey joke about Jack Harlow. And it just goes to show you the venom and the nastiness that is truly on Ashley's spirit.
Your response to Ashley saying you can suck it on Watch What Happens Live.
I think that speaks to how deplorable and just lack of thought process Ashley has towards the whole situation, because she even tried to invoke the cancer of it all to seek sympathy. And that's not what we were doing. It was just light shade.
Listen, I told y'all I ain't never gonna see it for Ashley ever. But anyway, y'all, that was the episode. Go ahead and let me know how you felt about this episode in the comments. You already know that I want to hear from you. Hit the like button on your way out. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. I noticed that a lot of y'all are searching for me. A lot of y'all are watching my content, but you're not subscribing. Let's lock it in, okay? Go ahead and subscribe for me. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting. And I will see y'all for the next one. Peace.
Come on. It's me, Al Grande, or call me Papi Chulito. Yo tengo mucho loving for you mommies if you legal. For honeys, nothing equal to the way I tap that spot. Get your cat hot. Guess what? You hit the jackpot. Candlelight dinners for you winners. See, I'm like Don Juan. Beat me, sweetie. I get in ya. Sugar, I'ma put you in a beautiful